Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I know there's probably some people out there thinking, Prince, why in the hell do you keep talking about Jennelle Eliana? Why is this such an interesting topic for you? Today I'm going to be talking about that a little bit and kind of giving you my perspective on it. And I know a lot of people just want to sum it up to, oh, he's envious, he's jealous, he's just a hater, he's this, he's that. And all these people are just obsessed and they're clout chasing and all these other dumb buzzwords. I've noticed that a lot of these people are very young, probably in their teens, and that's exactly what Jennelle's channel is trying to appeal to. Here's what I think. I think YouTube is trying to establish itself as the internet television. And for someone like me who's a little bit older, who has that experience growing up with YouTube back in its prime day, back when the platform was first taking off and actually getting popular to begin with, why people like me don't fall in line with all this stuff and we just think that's trash is because we don't like fake content. We know that YouTube is about you broadcasting yourself. Actually, fun fact, that used to be YouTube's slogan. You would go onto the website and it would say, YouTube, broadcast yourself. Because that's what made the platform unique. It wasn't all a bunch of fake scripted content. If you want that stuff, my mindset has always been, you go to cable TV. You got all the housewives and reality TV show nonsense and the Jimmy Kimmels and all this other fake scripted bullshit. I never cared for that. I liked people being themselves and just being them. So that's why YouTube appealed to me. Now, YouTube is changing the direction of the platform, and they're like, you know what? We just want our own stars on the platform because, let's be real, the one percenters of YouTube, for one thing, they're getting older. They're not appealing to the newer generation. They're out of touch with that generation, right? Look at Boogie2988. He's barely able to even hold an audience at all anymore, for example. And not to mention people like the Paul brothers. Well, they cause a lot of controversy for YouTube, right? The whole filming people that committed suicide in forests and tasering dead fish. Yeah, it turns out that wasn't great PR for YouTube. So I really do believe that YouTube wants to establish their own stars. And I think the only thing is YouTube probably regrets making it so obvious, because it was so freaking obvious with Jennelle that it was, I mean, come on. In fact, Susan even admitted that they're going to be artificially boosting certain channels. So this is not some like conspiracy theory. There's actually some proof to back up these claims. With that clip that I showed in my last video, showing Susan telling someone, we need to get your subscriber numbers way up. Don't worry, I'm going to make it happen. I really do think that they kind of regret making it so obvious. Especially with Jennelle. Jennelle was just, I think that she was like the pioneer of this new agenda for YouTube to where they want to be the internet television. And I think for them, making it that obvious, so many people called it out. And I tried to look up that Google Pixel 4 commercial that she was in. And interestingly, I couldn't find it on the Made by Google YouTube channel anymore. Well, that's pretty interesting. And I mean, YouTube, to be fair, has kind of had fakes in a way for a while now. You can see like people not acting like themselves. We've had that for a long time because they're trying to appease the YouTube gods. I've never cared for that. I feel like if you're going to be on the platform, you should just be you. And if YouTube doesn't like you for you, then oh fucking well. Get over it kind of a thing. But that's kind of how I've always felt about it. Like I guess I'm just getting old, Like I'm getting older and my mindset is just way different. I don't know, but you can tell, like, the millennial generation, they want nothing to do with all this cringy bullshit that YouTube's trying to appease, right? They're trying to appeal to them. And they're now trying to appeal to a newer demographic. And the Gen Zs, they don't care because they don't have that kind of experience. They don't have that insight to what made the platform popular to begin with. And maybe they don't even care. Now, people like me and you, we do care, right? But you got to see it from their perspective. And from their perspective, it makes a lot more sense as to why they don't really give a shit. They have no fond memories of YouTube. They're new to the platform. They don't know the history of it. They don't know the way it works. They don't know all the changes that have taken place. So for them, it's whatever. They don't really care. It's good content, so who cares? That's just the way it is. Whether it's going to work out for YouTube or not, I don't really know. But I sure as hell want nothing to do with it. And until YouTube gets to the point where they're just going to start terminating all the small channels, I'm still going to be on here. But if they ever get to that point where they're just like, we don't want the small channels on here anymore, we don't want real people, we just want established creators that we can control. Once they get to that point, I'm not even going to log into YouTube. I won't ever be on this website. Because for me, that's what the website was always about. And once you take that away from the platform, for me, I'm out, you know. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this, and I'll catch you guys later.